Amy could spend an entire evening out fretting that she left the stove on, even though we didn't cook that day. Or was the door locked? Was I sure? She was a worst case scenarist on a grand scale, because it was never just the door was unlocked. It was the door was unlocked and men were inside, and they were ready to rape and kill her. I felt a layer of sweat shimmer to the surface of my skin because, finally, my wife's fears had come to fruition. Imagine the awful satisfaction to know that all those years of worry had paid off. Of course I'll go, and I'll stop by St. Louis, see the other one, Desi, on the way. Consider it done. I turned around, started my dramatic exit, got 20 feet, and suddenly, there was Stux again, but his entire face still slack with sleep. Heard the cops search the mall yesterday, he said, scratching his jaw. In his other hand, he held a glazed donut, unbitten. A bagel-shaped budge sat in the front pocket of his cargo pants. I almost made a joke. Is that a baked good, or are you... Yeah, nothing. Yesterday? They went yesterday? The jackasses. He ducked, looked around as if he'd worried they'd overhear him. He leaned closer to me. You go at night, that's when they're there. Daytime, they're down by the river, or out flying a flag. Flying a flag? You know, sitting by the exits on the highway with those signs, laid off, please help, need beer money, whatever, he said, scanning the room. Flying a flag, man. Okay. At night, they're at the mall, he said. Then let's go tonight, I said. You and me and whoever. Joe and Mikey Hilson, Stuck said. They'd be up for it. The Hilsons were 3, 4 years older than me, town badasses. The kind of guys who were born without the fear gene, impervious to pain. Jock kids who sped through the summers on short, muscled legs, playing baseball, drinking beer, taking strange dares, skateboarding into drainage ditches, climbing water towers naked. The kind of guys who'd peel up wild-eyed on a boring Saturday night and you knew something would happen. Maybe nothing good, but something. Of course the Hilsons would be up for it. Good, I said. Tonight we go. My disposable rang in my pocket. The thing didn't turn off right. It rang again. You gonna get that, Stuck's ass? Nah. You should answer every call, man. You really should. There was nothing to do for the rest of the day. No searches planned, no more flyers needed, the phones fully manned. Mary Beth started sending volunteers home. They were just standing around, eating, bored. I suspected Stux of leaving with half of the breakfast table in his pockets. Anyone hear from the detectives? Rand asked. Nothing, Mary Beth and I both answered. That may be good, right? Rand asked, hopeful eyes, and Mary Beth and I indulged him. Yes, sure. When are you leaving for Memphis? She asked me. Tomorrow. Tonight my friends and I are doing another search of the mall. We don't think it was done right yesterday. Excellent, Mary Beth said. That's the kind of action we need. We suspect it wasn't done right the first time. We do it ourselves.